What up, YouTube fam? It's April G Showers. Back at y'all with something I wrote. Sorry I hadn't posted anything today. It's been a rough day. But yeah, it took me about an hour and a half to write this. Y'all saw the title. It's called Inside. I'm going to be reading it. The beginning starts out, and y'all are gonna think, oh, well, we've heard this before. She's written about this before. But there's a twist in it, and the ending is from about midway to the end. It's not what you think it's gonna be. My son, I read it to my son, and he told me, wow, Mom, and you just now sat here and wrote this, because he was here with me when I was writing it. Now he's up in his room playing video games, and then I read it to him, and then that's when he told me that went up there. But he told me I needed to get it published. But I wanted to share it with y'all. I've had a rough couple days, and writing, I've always told y'all, writing, prayer, music are my therapy, so I've been praying a lot. I wrote, and I've been listening to music, so yeah. It's called Inside. April G. Score. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it. Your parents always fight. Now they're getting divorced. Your daddy's moving out. He don't love you anymore. Yeah, he sees you every other weekend. Summer, some holidays, but that's not parenting. No one helps you with your homework. Your mom made you quit. Gymnastics, which you loved, to them you don't mean shit. Now your mom and stepdad fight each and every day over stupid shit. So you go outside and play. Come home when the street light starts shining brightly on the road. Always stepping on eggshells, afraid one of them might explode. You're 15, a freshman, making straight A's and all. Asked your mom about a shirt and get your head beat against the wall. You need to defend yourself, or she's not gonna stop. Throw up your knee and arms, so her hands you can block. Oh, there she goes, falling in the floor, overreacting, blaming you. What did you kick me for? I didn't kick you. I was protecting myself. Great, here's your stepdad. You know he's not gonna help. Whatever, just go to bed, get some sleep for school. Get up and put that mask on like everything is cool. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week. At least you have friends, and people care what you think. Diane wasn't on the bus, so you need to go find her. There she is beside the fountain. Now you can give back her shirt. She says, don't worry, I'll be on the bus this afternoon. Just give it to me then. We've got to be in class soon. By now I'm standing beside her. We heard some popping sounds. Nobody knew what was happening. Thought it was a kid playing around. Back then our school was K through 12. I looked down the hall. There he stood, rifle up to aim. He took his shot, no emotion at all. He missed his intended target, a teacher who was right beside us. Instead, he hit my dear friend. Now who am I to sit with on the bus? Got home and Mama hugged me. She said she's glad I'm all right. We sat down in the living room, watching and listening to the news all night. The guy on the radio finally said my friend's name, followed by died on the operating table. None of our lives were ever the same. Thursday, we didn't go to school. We went back on Friday. I could not ride the bus since my friend passed away. So my mom drove me to school. It was like a bad movie scene. Crime scene tape, news reporters. I was wishing it was just a dream. Anyway, I never got therapy. No one ever asked me how I felt. My life began to fall apart. 15 and had to deal with it myself. 16 came quickly. Began to drive and date. Was a cheerleader at school. My guy passed the joint my way. At first I was terrified, but finally said fuck it. And oh, the relief I felt. Everyone could suck it. Smoked daily 10 years. Then at 17, got in a little trouble. Wasn't a major thing. Called my dad to tell him. His words broke my heart in two. He said, "You're the spawn of Satan." I thought, well, what does that make you? That day he changed from daddy to dad. We were never the same again. The man I once thought hung the moon was now like an alien. My self-medication continued, as did all the abuse. I had to keep everything bottled in, which only increased my use. My little brother Jordan got diagnosed with cancer at 11. He's the only one who defended me. Then at 21, he went to heaven. My big brother Stacy was never a brother to me because he decided to move and get away from the toxicity. Then we got a call in June 2017 that he was very sick, so he moved with us to Tennessee. He passed away in 2018. Fuck alcohol. Just because it's legal doesn't mean shit at all. I became a nurse in the year 2001. Then in 2007, I had my amazing son. Went to rehab in 2011 before my brothers died. Needless to say, it hasn't been easy to stay clean through the divide. Quit nursing in 2018 due to physical and mental diseases. Lost my home and peace of mind. Was upset with God and Jesus. Now keep in mind, through everything that I've wrote, the abuse remained the same. That's me, the whipping post. Oh, poor pitiful April, lying to get sympathy. Government bum, low life, you'll always be a junkie. Even though you may not do it, you still had the thought. That's the same as doing it to God. Everything is all your fault. No man will ever want you. You're toothless, lazy, and fat. No money for your son's future. What kind of mother is that? A failure of a mother, that's what. He deserves way better than you. You can't even look in the mirror. And scared of the dark too? The PTSD, depression, anxiety, OCD, and insomnia suck. But I've gotten used to it now. Hell, nobody gives a fuck. They all look at you as a victim. Miss Selfish, woe is me. Your own parents even say it. Who's supposed to love you unconditionally? Hell, you haven't felt love from them for as long as you can remember. They even left you and went on vacation that fateful 95 November. Yet, instead of staying home with their child who had just seen her friend get shot and killed, they left you at home to grieve. Now you're the big 4-0 with congestive heart failure stage C. Everyone thinks you're lying until they can see it physically. Your own father said you deserve to die when you're young. You did it to yourself. Are you that dumb? Then as your CHF progresses, you'll see some attitudes change. But by then you won't care, because not much time remains. You'll accept what's happening and be really, really scared. But you won't tell anyone, because no one's ever cared. They'll be overly nice to you, so loving and so fake, and tell a bunch of bullshit stories about how April was so great. She was one of the best people I knew. She could write like no other. I'm so grateful I had her in my life, but at least now she's with her brothers. Time goes on as it always does. Everyone's getting up in age. They think of you every now and then opens the gate. Who is it? Who is it? Everyone's so quiet and staring. God lets them in. You say, that's one I told y'all about not caring. They recognize you immediately, run over to hug you with a smile. They even have a teardrop fall and say, wow, it's been a while. I love you, April. We sure missed you down there. You know how much I loved you. Every night you're in my prayers. What's the matter, April? You usually have so much to say. What's going on with you? Are you okay? I stand up and start to walk away. Turn around with a smile of cheer. I said, thank you so much, Lord, for bringing them up here. The Lord says, April, are you done? They say, what's going on, y'all? The Lord replies, this is not where you belong. You're about to fall. Fall? Where am I falling to? What? Fall? Where am I falling to? What? You should know the place so well. You used to judge her constantly and tell her she'd burn in hell. What? No, God, please. I always paid my tithes. I went to church every Sunday. I even did a couple homeless drives. I worked my entire life. I told others about you. Lord, will you please tell me what wrongs did I do? God looks at them and says, I know everything you did. I know and see everything. You learned that as a kid. But see, so many people go through life and just pretend. They judge and hate others instead of changing what's within. You've learned all of this right from the very start. No one but me knows anyone else's heart. So while you were busy down there putting on a show, I could never get you to listen, so I finally let you go, hoping you'd come back to me, but your pride and ego came first. You knew what was right and wrong. You should expect the worst. Please, God, no, I'm begging. Don't send me down to hell. I'll do whatever you ask. Please let me prove myself. You had your entire earthly life to give your heart to me. But God, I did it all. I even gave to charity. God says, exactly. On that cross, my son died, not for money or charity, but what's on the inside. So that's Inside by me. You don't have to believe as I do when it comes to God, Jesus, the spiritual stuff. I am not an organized religion person, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. So y'all comment below y'all's thoughts. Be real, be respectful, please, but be real. Like this video on your way out, a lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Score this month. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.